FTX founder Sam Bankman fried. Sam Bankman fried. Scam Bankman fried. Tried to bribe Chinese officials, prosecutors say. So, what is going on, guys? Brandon here. This is going to be a video about Bitcoin is not crypto. Crypto is not Bitcoin. This is exactly what happens when you have a fiat legacy monetary system bribing Chinese officials, bribing a whole heck of a lot more U.S. officials, U.S. politicians, elected officials, unelected officials. This is what happens. Period. End of story. When you have a broken currency, a broken money. This happens 7 ways to Sunday. When you lose God and then you lose money, the empire crumbles. It falls. 100% failure rate. This is history. This is not me saying this. This is history showing this over and over and over again. What else do you need to see or hear? Get control of your money. Period. All the ridiculous things happening in the world come back to a loss of not upholding the 10 commandments and treating the golden rule, treating others as you would have done to yourself, and breaking the effing money. Literally, full stop. We could just shut the video off. What are we doing at the end of the day? Thou shalt not steal. Don't break the money. Like, what are we doing? Don't cover your neighbor's possessions. This is the problem. And we continue. I'm just so beyond frustrated. We continue to slap Band-Aids on bullet holes. We're a society in the West and in America. We're just going to slap a Band-Aid out. We're going to suck a pill down, and we're going to have a six-pack abs. We're going to suck a pill down. We watch endless amounts of commercials for pharma, and they're farming out pills to all of us, and high fructose corn syrup and soybean oil to shove down our throats and make fast food places. And then, hey, we're going to give you this, and then you can come over here and get a quick little pill, a fix to, help your blood flow through your veins and lower your cholesterol and, get your blood pressure under handle. No, you don't. Just stop eating BS and how about you go for a walk for 20 minutes a day? Like, I'm just so beyond sick of this. The stuff going on here in Nashville, we're going to continue. I just did a video a month or two ago about Michigan State, my university that I went to, where there was a shooting there. And we let the Democrat governor, let the DA they chose, let this man off. And then he went and killed people later. What else do you, 2 + 2 = 4. And we continue, well, it's the gun's fault. Then that same governor is out here, well, it's the gun's fault. We need to pass. And sure enough, Michigan's passing in the fog of war and all the fear that these people politicians stoke in order to gain more control, and you trade your freedoms for some perceived security. They're out here passing more gun laws in Michigan. We live in clown world. Stop trying to take the easy shortcut route. That's not how life works. If you want a six-pack abs, you got to go freaking work for it. You got to go work for 6 months, 12 months, 60 months. This is how it works. There is no shortcut in life. If you want to get a hold of people's mental health, then stop letting people just flow over the border and let drug sales and fentanyl sales just run rampant and people flowing across our border. Stop with the gender-affirming care and all this BS with literally raiding children's minds with all this garbage, not letting children be children. We're killing children in the womb, so we don't care about children. We don't care about life. And we're destroying our kids mentally at the youngest of ages, literally physically and mentally. Then what do you expect to happen? I mean, any sane adult with 2 brain molecules to rub together could figure this out. Yet we just want to, it's the gun's fault. How come we don't say that about cars? Cars kill the most people there are, but no one's sitting here saying we need to ban cars. How about knives? How about pools, drowning in pools? All the accidental deaths that come before firearms. But yet, guns are the only thing that get a bad, that, had the media pouncing on it and have globalists and communists and socialists pouncing on it like we got to get rid of them. We know what happens when governments take away their people's firearms. We know what happens every single time without fail. You can answer that yourself. What do you think happens? This is absolute clown world, and I've had it. I've absolutely had it. Sam Bankman fried. This is the scamster running. This is another way that politicians are running money, laundering money. This is the same process over and over again, finding ways to launder money, to launder your money, steal taxes from you, steal your time and energy, your wealth through inflation, through taxes, because we broke the money, and it allows people to then have billions of dollars that are ours, time and energy that they've taken from us through inflation and direct taxation, to go spread it around to MoveOn.org and Mother Jones and all these organizations that literally have nothing but the worst intention for America and liberty and free markets and protection of life. Nothing to do with that. You realize if you pass gun laws that only restricts good people, what don't you understand about that? Literally only good people will be stopped from preventing crime. That's it. You will stop good people from doing anything. This is how the world works. Unfortunately, most people who are socialists or communists or Fabianists, they don't understand the human element. They have no concept of history or of psychology or philosophy, and they don't understand how the human mind works. On paper, some of these things might seem okay. Like if you just didn't have to play the game, you didn't have to actually do anything. You just on a textbook, like, oh, that's not how life works, unfortunately. We have to start coming to our senses and being rational human beings and stop with the emotion. When emotion goes up, intelligence goes down, as Robert Kiyosaki says. So the scam bankster frauds, he's giving a bad name to. I mean, I love it because I got to trade more of my dirty fiat currency for cheaper Bitcoin. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. So good for you, scam. You're going to go to prison for a long time. Actually, who knows if he will? He's on house arrest at his parents' house. They're filthy rich. They're in bed with all the Democrat, politicians. Who knows? I mean, this is the two-tier justice system that people are freaking out about. This is why Tea Party started. This is why Occupy Wall Street started 12 years ago, because people were sick of being shoved down a two-tier justice system, people stealing their wealth, getting fired from jobs, getting foreclosed on, and then the banksters at the top just getting golden parachutes. And then guess what, guys? This will happen. This will continue to happen. All these bad things will continue to happen. We'll have to continue worrying about our children. We'll have to continue worrying about our money because we continue to vote in morons left and right. Who won't fix the money, who won't get rid of the Federal Reserve, who won't make Bitcoin legal tender a deflationary money, the only deflationary money we have that can facilitate all transactions on Earth simultaneously, instantaneously, everywhere and anywhere, underbanked, unbanked, doesn't matter. The richest, the poorest, doesn't matter. And all people's life will get better. We could have that. We choose not to because we choose to fight division, hate, polarization, and be sucked into fantasy sports and watching movies and watching Fox News and CNN. We continue to just fight with each other instead of realizing what's actually going on and us being played. I appreciate you coming to my TED Talk. Part of this wasn't even about FTX and scam because I'm so frustrated with what's going on, and the one thing that grinds my gears more than anything on earth is band-aids on bullet holes. Just thinking we can take a pill to do everything. As an elite level hockey player my entire life, an athlete, still to this day, probably being in the best shape of my life at 35 years old, and having businesses and investing for the last 14 years since I left professional hockey, I've seen many different things. I haven't seen everything in life, but I've seen a heck of a lot. And we continue to not put the work in and just think we are owed everything. That entitlement mentality is destroying us and will completely destroy us soon if we don't get our acts together. I appreciate your time. Your time is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is time. The only two finite things we have. Appreciate you coming to my TED Talk. It's not financial advice. It's freedom advice. Let's get independent. Let's get sovereign. Let's get resilient. It's the only way through this mess that we have created, and we can change it. God works to and through us. It's up to us. Question everything with boldness, even the existence of God himself. Please share this out. The algorithm hates truth. There's only 3% fought for America and gave us America in this country and for the rest of the world. Are we a part of the remnant? Are we a part of the few that are going to give us freedom and liberty and life back? I implore you to be a part of that community and this community. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next one.